National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Run of the game here for Chase Brown. Into space. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Correndo. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Howard. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a start. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down time at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A carry here for Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught. It's Chimray DK. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down for Tennessee.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Off play action, it's Ward. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here, Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
He's got a man here. That's Manor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's in! Case Brown. Touchdown Titans. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 19.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready? Let's go.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here we go. Set.
Now, first down throw for Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. It's made right side by Iomander. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. This is 3rd down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Ready?
It is 3rd and long.
Go. Ready?
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll take this past the 40, pick up a 5. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Going to leave the offense out there. for 4th and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to go. It's Ward. Taken in. And he's going to have a Titans first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60. Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Viking, 18.
To the air again, Ward. Throw on the run is complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titans first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Brown. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Come on, come on. Hey,
To throw is Ward. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
go.
Here's Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to pick up a Titans first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
18 rattle, 18 rattle.
Ward to throw again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again is Ward. That one taken in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready up!
Play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Check, Panther. Bravo, lady.
On the ground, Gibson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70, 19 tight. Warriors, 70.
They'll throw with Howell. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low if you want this. Now take it to the floor.
Right now, boys. Go! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check go.
A carry now for Gibson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Here we go. Liking 18. Huh.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Sam Howell. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Palmer now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now Brown. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. 3rd down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So
look at him go! And he's got another one! Chim DK! Touchdown Titans! His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, Watkins on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
49-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now it's Howe. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Howell. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Howell. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. complete to Gibson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
They'll run with Robinson, and he will get into the end zone. Brian Robinson, touchdown San Francisco. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Palmer now to return. Yeah. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go! Bronco 80, go!
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the set.
Here's Gibson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Instead, a 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Tag! 19, sorry, back to 60, back to 60. Let's go!
Now Gibson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60.
They'll run here with Gibson. They'll get this to about midfield. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Throwing is Howe. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Devontae Sweat, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Now Fairbairn for the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the 49ers have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Fairbairn is set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Palmer now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
You find the open man. That's Watkins. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Ready.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Fairbairn is set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Start on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this one past the 30.
That's good.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Ready? Second and 11.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! 65.
Now a give up the middle. He'll manage only a couple. It was Odafe to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Like the 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Howell. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
To throw on 2nd down is Wolf. That is caught left side by Helm. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this
Ford now on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion.
a gain of 17 yards. And the Titans first down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. That is caught by the tight end, Gunnar Helm. Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted, What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Gibson. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first in goal, and that was electric to watch.
Ready, ready.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal.
Cougar 19. Check go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Palmer now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first down, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll run here with Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown. 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead, and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Palmer now to return. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
At their own 14-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first and 10, Ward is going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Let's go now.
First down,
80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Again, it's Ward. That is caught for 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Throwing again is Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Gunner held. Touchdown Titans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will cut the deficit to 7.
49. Titans 42.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go. 70 line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, set, go.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Titans' 39-yard line.
79. Set. Cougar
go again with Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ryan Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
42. Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Palmer now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first down at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go. 19, go.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On first down, it's Ward. Downfield is caught by Brown. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll be second down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. They'll come up now for second down. Ward to throw again. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Ready.
To the air again, Ward. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here we go.
Will line up.
One last throw here for Ward. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Has midfield. And he will not make it the distance. Little fireworks on the final play of this one. And the game is over. So a win here for the 49ers. They're able to erase the memory